What's up, Conquer community? Coach Ryan Bucciantini bringing you guys this week's Technique Tuesday. So today's going to look a little bit different. All right, I'm not going to be looking at a lift or anything like that. What I want to focus on today with you guys is the power of the breath. And we're going to break this into 3 different parts. But I really believe that if you want to go to the next level, you do need to start utilizing your breath a little bit more effectively and start being a little bit more diligent with how you're breathing within your training. So the first thing I want to talk about is the warm-up protocol, right? And I don't have something super specific here. It's really more of an idea. So when you guys are warming up, the goal here is to start to easily ramp up the system. But obviously, we want to get to a point that we're turned on and ready to go. So what I want you guys to think about when you're breathing here is breathing through the nose, but fast, powerful exhales. And we're really looking for that big O2 and CO2 oxygen exchange. So, and doing a couple rounds of that will really get your system turned on, primed, and ready to go. You don't have to do that throughout the entirety of your warm-up, but I do think it's a great way to either start if you're feeling a little sluggish or kind of a finisher to the warm-up to make sure you're ready, turned on. And I do think it's also a great way to kind of just clear your head and get that mindset ready to go. Now, in the workout itself, I want you to think about the breath as gears, and there's a couple different ways you can play this based on the stimulus of the workout. So if it's super low, recovery pace or easy aerobic work, I want you guys to stick with a in through the nose, out through the nose, or what some people call it like nasal only. I'm sure you've probably heard, right? So slow and low, in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we have a medium gear, which is in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, right? So this one isn't necessarily going to be quite as forceful as the warm-up. It's just, and as you can see, we're still staying a little bit more relaxed here, right? We're not at peak intensity or anything like that. And the last thing we're going to do is in through the mouth, out through the mouth. And this is really what you guys are going to see. I'm sure you've all experienced it. When the intensity starts to ramp up, that's when we're going to start to see that breath change. And that's really when we can start to see changes in athletes with how much they're starting to put out, right? And what's important with this is when things get unsustainable, right? When you're breathing that hard, you're in through the nose, you're out through the mouth, right? We only have so much time in this area. Okay, so 3 different gears, right? Pick the one that's most appropriate for your workout and what you're trying to train specifically. And then the last thing I want to touch on is the recovery protocol. So similar to the warm-up, there's a couple different ways to skin this, but the one I like is alligator breathing. So basically you're going to lay on your belly, your hands are just going to be on your forehead like this, legs are going to be straight, feet flat on the ground. And I like to do anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes here. And really what this is doing is this is giving me a tactile cue. I'm just laying on the ground, filling my belly and trying to get to the most recovered, relaxed state possible. So whether you're recovering to go into another piece of your training for the day, or if you're recovering so you can just move on, finish training, and be as recovered as possible to finish out the rest of your day, I think this is a great protocol. So if you guys do have any questions, please feel free, hit us up. I love to answer these either in the comments or shoot us an email at help@conquerathlete.com. Enjoy, guys.